So just observe how much water I'm adding and what sort of texture it grabs. What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing great, and this is the Saturday afternoon when I'm doing this video a bit late today because weekends have a lot of work to be done. I'm gonna talk about micellar casein from Sinew. So I did the unboxing some time back and I was eating it. I was using it when my dimetized micellar casein was exhausted. So this one's a 1 kg tub, and let me just show you. This is as much as I guess you can see. This is as much as I could already consume. So now this is a review, and by review I gotta tell you what all the thing I'm gonna talk about. So I'm gonna talk about how it mixes, the way I eat it, that is making a broth, and also the way, I guess most people would eat it, that is take it, that is liquid like whey and stuff. So I'm going to talk about that, and I'm going to talk about how I felt compared to this product which I used for some time and I'm using it for some time, what sort of recovery I'm looking at, right? So those things we're going to talk about. I will try to use my action camera to take a close-up if possible on the mixing and all that stuff. So let's just jump right into it. First of all, although we all know what those things are, these are the amino acid profiles written on top of it, and this product comes with 80% protein. Okay, it's written on the label. I don't think you can see it, but then Amazon, you can go and check it out. And the way they professionally made pretty much everything presentable, and all the info available to the user, I liked it, but that was the packing part. And then I started using it, and what I felt is that taste-wise, if you say, then this one, well, tastes a bit more subtle. I mean, a bit better in a subtle way, in the sense the taste is a bit more refined, but it's not bad. This one also tastes chocolate. This one also tastes chocolate. Casein doesn't necessarily taste really good, okay? But I mean, it's kind of blunt chocolate taste. It's not great, okay? But you can do with it. It's okay. Now that's about the taste. The other thing is that the way it mixes, and the way you want to eat, and the way it mixes. So if you put it in water, that's no issue. Like, if you put it in a lot of water, so that you want to have some sort of shake sort of thing, no issues. If you want to have a broth like I do, well, the texture of the broth is like casein, but unlike dimetized, it's a bit different. It kind of a bit more grainy. I'm not saying it's because it's non-authentic or something like that. It's just the nature of both the powders. The reason I believe we should do this mixability and all these things and talk about them is because whoever has taken or consumed casein or whey protein, apart from the fact that some lump, some don't, we know how they taste essentially and how they mix it. So anybody who has tested casein know that it consumes a lot of water. Okay, it grabs water in. You put more, at least 3 times the water that you put in a whey protein to kind of make it diluted or in the correct state that you want it to be. So that was it. And the other thing, which of course is whether I had any side effect like gas or, because it's a night protein, so your body essentially goes on and tries to slow digest this product. I didn't have any issues. The only thing is that if I wouldn't consume a good amount of water while sleeping, good amount, it doesn't mean 1 bottle of water, but at least a glass of water just before you sleep. When I woke up, I felt really thirsty, really in the sense, amazingly thirsty. My mouth was completely dry. I don't know, it's because of this or during that duration something else was happening, but that's what was happening. When I started increasing the water while going to sleep, it was cool, no issues at all. So that's one thing. There's no gas or anything that's going on that I felt. The other thing is of course, effect. Now, before talking about the effect, I gotta mention that one of my dear viewers in the unboxing video had made a really nice comment and informative comment that they used enzymes in this product. So the question is, why would you use enzyme on casein product? As of now, well, it's a really logical point because it's a slow digestive or slow release protein. As of now, I don't have any info whether adding enzyme to it would do good or bad, like make it fast digestive or not. But what I know is that protein not always get digested in your stomach, right? It's a long process, and it takes time. And with casein, it takes really around 8 to 12 hours sometimes for the digestion to happen. And I gotta dig out some info, but I believe long intestine has a lot of role to play while digesting protein. So whether this enzyme makes the purpose of casein go away, like make it digest really fast or not, I gotta confirm that. I'll probably make a separate video, informative video on that, but right now I don't have the info. But that's a really good piece of info. Like in casein, you add enzyme, does it work? Is it good or bad? So I don't know as of now. So that's about that. Now about the effective nature of this product. See, there's a huge difference in price between these two products. Okay, I'll put the prices below somewhere on the screen so that we all understand what's the difference. And that's why, remember, I don't think we should expect the results that this one was giving with this thing. But this gives pretty good results. Okay, let's be realistic. This thing helped me recover from my leg days within a couple of days, and I think that's fantastic. I wouldn't be asking for more, because what I do is that I sometimes stop taking protein at all completely for a week or a couple of weeks, so just for my body to load on things from natural sources and all. Like powders I stop, and I know how long it takes for I do around 1.5 hour of leg workout, intense workout, not really too much heavy weight, but intense workout, not much of a break. So the numbness goes away and I get back my strength about on the 4th day, right? I mean, sometimes it's 2nd day, sometimes it's 4th day, but on average 3 to 4 days, because it depends on my workout also, right? But if I take casein, what it used to happen is that I would have got back a lot of strength by the end of the 2nd day. But with this one, I think, yeah, by end of 2nd day, I got the strength. If I Thursday morning I do some exercise, I've got the full strength. But it helps in recovery, that is for sure. And at the price they're giving it, I'm really impressed. The effectiveness is pretty much spot on. So that's about it. I'm not reading the label. We all can do that, right? You can go check it out yourself. Now we're going to do the mixing test the way I have it and the way most people would have it. So for the mixing test, although in the middle of the noon nobody generally takes casein, I'm grabbing almost a full scoop. Half I'm adding to this, and almost half, okay, or less than half, maybe 75%. The rest in here, because this is really not the usual time for me to do the casein consumption. Okay. Now let me turn on my action camera so that I can give you some close-up look on how it looks when I mix. But let me first show you the way I have it, okay? This is how I consume it. Let's add some water to this. So just observe how much water I'm adding and what sort of texture it grabs. As I said before, casein is generally something that consumes a lot of water. And here's the texture and the consistency that you get, okay? Check this out. I hope both the cameras are picking it up. I'll try to show it side by side. And this is the way I have it. It's kind of a molten chocolate ice cream sort of texture. I really like it. I have it in a really different and weird sort of ways a lot of time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And now we'll move on to adding water to the glass. So you most probably would be using a shaker, but then let's try out how it mixes. We'll use the same spoon. Right. That's what you got. This is the type of consistency you get. It mixes with spoon itself, so you can understand it would mix pretty well with your shaker. So that was your mixability in two different forms. I would suggest, if you haven't tried, go try this form. It tastes fantastic, much better than this thing. And you can keep on having one spoon, like 30 minutes, 1 hour, like that, if you want to. Works for me. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the action camera now. Yep. So this is all I could tell about it. I don't really have any more info on this. This tub is gonna be finished for me within, I think, a week. It'll be over, and I'll see what I can do. But okay, the reason I kept this grizzly isolate is because I did the unboxing. I'm consuming it for a couple of days now. I find it really good. I don't know about the effectiveness as of now. Let me use it for 10-12 days at least, and I'll update you on that. Now about this one, because their first product was pretty good, and some of my viewers, dear viewers, they're suggesting that I go try their whey protein, so I'm gonna buy their whey protein next. Let me know in the comment section which whey protein of theirs you want me to try, because they have different varieties. So I'm inclining towards buying the isolate of this product, of this brand, but if you think I should go for Palladium or 80 or 90, those different varieties they have, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to see if there's a majority of votes. I'm gonna go for that. So that's pretty much it. If you liked my video, do leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like, leave a thumbs down, leave your comments. I'd really love to collaborate. And do subscribe to my channel. That encourages me beyond anything. So until next time, have an awesome life, folks. Ciao.